Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Spire. It's 130 episodes in, it's still saying Play the Spire. It's 11:20 p.m, it's late for a boy of my age, and I shouldn't be playing Slay the Spire, but I'm salty that I've been killed in so many dailies recently. I want another crack at it. Oh, I'm seeing some high scores. Higher than yesterday, at least. I mean, half of these might have some kind of, maybe a little bit of cheating going on. You never know, I'm not saying all of these people. But maybe some of them. Oh, start with 2 cards from another class. Maybe not, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just think I look at this and I go, 1,400? You got 100 more points than the next person on a Slay the Spire formula is like out there. It's a known quantity. Start with 2 cards from another class. Whenever you enter a new room, okay, so lose 1 max HP on every room, but you get plated armor. Whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies, and you can't remove cards of the merchant. Yo. Give me all the dramatic entrances, please. Noxious Dash, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, we're going to choose to fight as many elites as possible until things go awry. So we're going to take left path because it has question marks. Hit this elite. Possibly rest. Hit either elite. Oh, we could actually get 3 if the world wants to gift it to us. We'll see if it's possible. Turn 1. Room 1, I should say. I like it. Alright, we added 2 Noxious and 2 Dash. As a result of the... We're gonna heal 6 after this, yeah. As a result of the fact that we're, Oh my god, I clicked on the taskbar. As a result of the fact that we're, we have the Hoarder ability. So we're gonna choose to take no damage. Because I forgot about our 5 plated armor. And you know what? A really good introduction to this run right now. Because it reminds me of the abilities I do and do not have. So nothing wrong with that. I think I will choose to add nothing here. I kind of like our deck. With dashes coming once every 8 cards on average. Or once every... There's 3 of them. So like once every 5 cards on average. Sword Boomerang is great. If we can get any strength upgrades, we'll be very happy to have it. Remove Transformer upgrade. Kind of a weird one, right? Remove Transformer upgrade. Well, I'll tell you what. We're not going to get to remove too much, but we're going to probably add so many cards to this deck that I don't think I really care about removing like a Bash or a Strike or something like that. Like, all of these are relatively bad because they get diluted by the fact that we expect to have a pretty thick deck. I think. We're only going to be able to remove like 2 cards at maximum. Maybe 3 if we get 1 per floor. Because we can't go to the shop. So I don't know. I'm thinking about this for like way too long. Let's get funky with it, right? Let's take a Strike. We've turned it into a Fiend Fire. I don't think that's bad. We could use that to exhaust cards that we don't want to see, like other Strikes and Defense potentially. Whenever you add a card, add more copies of it to your deck. Sound like something you might be interested in? Like, for example, adding a Clash? I was thinking Inflame as well, but I'm fine with this for now. Happy to add 3 Clashes to the deck. Heal or remove a card. At this point, to be honest with you, I don't think I want to really remove a card. I certainly don't want to heal. Let's say save the gold for now. Alright, so if we can enable great Clash turns, I'm a happy man. By transforming, this is the other thing I was thinking, is that maybe it would give us more copies. Like, it gave us 3 copies because of the transformation, so it was kind of a high-risk, high-reward play. Anyway, we could do 28 damage. It's not very strong. I mean, 5 plated armor, you fool. Should have gone for the Strike. Oh well. Life goes on. Hopefully, slowly figuring this out. Clashes are good enough that it made sense to play the blocks instead of playing the dash there. Even though I love dash, we got 11 damage left to go. Easy money. Many multitudinal ways to complete that. I love a block potion. We have no strength gain. I love a pommel. I got nothing wrong, in my head at least, there's nothing wrong with adding a pommel to this deck. Okay, we really want a high damage turn 1. It's not really how it went down, but that's okay. Hit you with one of these. I really need to remember. Like, dash is so good so early here, but we only need 3 block to avoid taking 8 damage there. We need to kill this guy to avoid taking 8 damage right off the cut, and we might want to use a block potion. Okay, so I think you definitely play Noxious. And then you play Clash for free. Probably dust him. If you're going to dust him, you should dust him with a pommel. We drew another Noxious. Pop that on there. Drink the block potion. Didn't need to, because we're only going to take 3 damage, but yeah. Extremely fair. What I'm really looking for is some high tier innate cards. I don't even know, is Dramatic Entrance class agnostic, or does it actually, does it matter? You know what I mean? Well, look at it. A dash is 2 energy, 10 block, 10 damage. Playing 2 defends is 10 block, 14 damage. So, you know, feel free if you think I'm an idiot for that. I think my math checks out. We want to kill the guy on the right by the end of this next turn, if possible. No promises, obviously. I mean, Fiend... Actually, there is a promise, because Fiendfire will do 28 damage. But we can pommel and get even more out of it. Not that that's strictly necessary. In fact, actually... Oh, no, that's not enough damage. Oh, you have 4 poison, so it is enough damage. So we'll throw another Noxious. And another Defend in there. I got really scared for a second because I didn't remember that Fiendfire. I was like, is that a skill or an attack? It is an attack, I guess, because it does direct damage, but isn't Flechette's a skill that does direct damage? I don't know. Anyway, you got mad problems right now. Beautiful. So far, so good. Honestly, this seems really nice. Just don't add cards to the deck willy-nilly. So I'm going to skip this. Honestly, we should fight more if we don't need to rest, because we're upgrading 4% of our deck. I'd rather get more gold or something. Make something else happen. So we'll play a Noxious. We might as well Clash early. We could Fiendfire you for 14, but I think I'd rather try a Pommel into a Clash, okay? Dude, we got a really strong offensive deck right off the bat. I think we should Score Chase for now. Keep in mind, we do want to add like a feed or something like that. Because we're going to be losing a lot of, nah. Clothesline is good, but I don't know. I don't know if I can justify it just yet. Well, you love this. You love a Clash. And then you love a Dash. And you love that. It's so often, to be honest with you, I've been looking at these cards and being like, I'm going to need to use a potion. And then we really have no need to use a potion whatsoever. But the real problem is going to start to arise when our HP gets low enough that we can't sustain a hit from a boss. I think right now, most of the time, we're going to be content to get flex. So adding it to the deck doesn't bother me. Oh, okay. So now that we have built-in strength, I really think we should consider taking, like, Sword Boomerang, Whirlwind, you know, stuff like that is too good. He's not buffed yet. Play Noxious, play Defend. It lets you get both Clashes out. Then you Pommel. We might be able to kill him next turn, honestly. It would be a totally adequate situation in which to use a potion, but we might not need to because of the plated armor and the heal. So let's hit him. Flex. That's fine. Hit him. He's at 24. Hit him again. If I block, nah, this is worth it. See you later. Alright, another relic for me. Regal Pillow. This is a tough one. I don't really want this many battle trances. And if this isn't upgraded right off the bat, I don't care. We should really look for like a, whatever, like all attacks are upgraded when you pick them up. All skills are upgraded. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think we need six Clashes in the deck right now. I think it runs the risk of upsetting the balance a little bit. Receive Gold Idol. So we'll lose a little HP. Or take a curse. We don't want to take 3 curses, probably. Take 17 damage. That's the kind of thing that at this point in our Slay the Spire career, we should be okay with dealing with, I think. 17 damage right off the bat. Okay, well, yeah. And, yeah. So... that's really nice. This is what I was worried about, though. We had a hand that is a little dead. Like, we can't utilize all of our energy because we have too many zero-cost cards. Which, you know, take it from me. I'm not complaining, necessarily, because we'd still crushed him easily. But, I think we can justify it. I'm not complaining, but we would like to, you know, get some extra draw is really what I'm talking about. So we'll play 2 of these for certain. 39, 39, so we'll hit you. You're almost certainly dead next turn. At this point, we're only playing defense to make clashes enabled, so... but it's a really, really strong first floor. I feel, at least. So we'll play Noxious. It enables Clash. Let's do it. Then we'll Pommel. And we should Pommel you just to make sure you die. A dash is also, like, decent. Yeah, it wasn't really a shrewd move, because now we're going to take 3 damage, but I guess if you're at the point where you're kind of sweating 3 damage, you're not really worried that much, are you? Seems like things are going well. Losing the plated armor could be better. Okay, so we definitely want to Clash. And then... I can kill ya. Where all the spot weaknesses got shuffled down to the bottom of the deck. They still do not exist. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get you. I'm gonna see if I can get you. Oh, you're very lucky. You're very lucky indeed. That being said, we're still crazy strong. It's funny you get the idol now and you're like 25% more gold. Some dailies have, you know, 100% more gold. I was like, this is the first time we've seen Bash on this entire run, I think. Or I've just tunnel visioned away from it. Upon pickup, upgrade to random attacks. Dude! Solid pickup there. Thank you so much. Do we need 3 limit breaks? Why not? We have sort of a strength and clash focused deck, so it seems sensible to me. He's attacking, obviously. So hit him with a spot weakness. We can't play clash anyway. We can play clash. There we go. And right away on turn 1, we're 8 strength up. So I really wish we added those sword boomerangs earlier. We'd be doing like 33 damage each with those right now. But, you know, life goes on. I gotta say, Fiend, when it works, it works. Fiend Fire's doing some decent stuff. I don't think we need these. I know you're looking at like a dual wield clash, sure. I don't think it's bad, but I oftentimes find myself just not too impressed with an unupgraded Fiend Fire. Not Fiend Fire, an unupgraded, what's the card that I was talking about? It was dual wield. Make one of these limit breaks non-exhaustible just for longer fights. My personal opinion right now. So again, we're still in like a beautiful position. Spot weakness sucks here, but if you play it, you do get to play Clash. Yeah, I'd rather not exhaust a Clash. So I think like Bash, spot weakness, Clash. Looks silly, but I think is our best way to deal damage. Where we really run into trouble is not floor 1. It's future floors when our HP is too low. Okay, we have no weakness to provide you. It is early enough that poison could work. Let's start with a pommel. It's kind of a weak play. Give me 2 Noxious instead of using a limit break. And we're gonna get hit, like, badly. But luckily, that's the only turn where, well, hopefully it's the only turn where he really does much, so. We love a spot weakness. We love to flex. Kind of a tough call, isn't it? I think you limit break, and you choose to take 6 damage. We're just like, we're saddled with kind of an inopportune amount of HP right now. We know we're gonna get a burn in our deck, but it should only be 1 burn, I hope. Now, we start to have the kind of turns we want to have. Still gonna take a little damage. I know you're shouting at the screen, use the regen potion, you madman. There's no need yet, I promise. Oh, it's exactly what we're looking for. There, look at how quickly we turn this around. We've taken him down like 200 HP in 3 turns. And, you know, we've only lost like almost all of our HP. It's like you're already dead, but we could do it in a silly way too. Yeah, so we got, I mean, having 26 strength up there is awesome, but we know that we can't afford to tank shots from bosses like that. We have to add in a feed and try to make it work. And forget the healing. Like, our max HP is the problem. It's sustained. So give me curses for now. I know we can't remove curses at shops, so I'm very afraid of this, but Fiend Fire helps, and if we can get like a blue candle or something. If we want to fight... Ooh, there's a 3 elite path. Here, here, here. Alright. So I think let's take the path that allows us to hit the shop. I really want to buy or otherwise receive one of those, like, 100 out of 10 relics, you know? So unfortunately here, I'm looking at this and I'm like, we ain't got any block. So, 11 damage. Alright. 4 energy, though. Man, you are insanely lucky. I can do 32 damage to you. Alright, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do it like this. I guess if we're gonna do it like that, all the other things considered, we should have played Fiend Fire. And probably Noxious along with it, actually. Remember, we get to heal after boss battles, or sorry, after regular fights here, so we shouldn't be too concerned just yet. Certainly you want to flex. You might as well spot weakness. Then you have to limit break. 26 damage. Take 10 damage off the table. You know. It's like, maybe it'll count itself as exhausting, even though it definitely doesn't. I'm getting exhausted watching myself get my butt kicked here. Well, he's not attacking, but defend, limit break. He's dead. Fiend Fire, we should remember, is more raw damage than Clash. Does cost way more energy, but honestly, toss me a cleave. I think that's something that could have helped me greatly on that fight. This guy is kind of our ideal foe. Right off the bat, I'm looking at this and I'm like, 30 damage is not that bad for turn 1. But this is worth more damage, and then we'll dump you. I know you're like, Noxious. Use Noxious. Yeah, everyone loves Noxious, okay? Oh, I'm Noxious. I'm the Prawn King. The Prawn King? He works at a dock. I don't know. We'll probably start with a double strength, then hit him. I was really relying on killing you this turn or next turn, so I'm enjoying it so far. I know you're gonna frail me, but I only need to do 21 damage. It's so easy. It's so easy. Even a child or an egg could do it. Look at that. Never a doubt in my mind. Oh, I love Headbutt, but I'm worried that we haven't added enough block abilities to this deck. We're kind of... No. We might die to just number of rooms if we lose 30% of our max HP. That's a little too scary. This is why we put Cleave in the deck. So... we have to play a Noxious, and then we want to play a Cleave, and then we want to play a Clash. Fiend Fire is definitely not worth more than Clash by itself. Are you out of your mind? We can do 8 damage and exhaust a card for 2 energy, or we can do 7 damage and not exhaust a card. Remember, might seem a little janky, but a strike is the kind of card we want to exhaust. It's like removing a card from your deck for the rest of this combat. Definitely. Definitely. Love it. Love it. I would prefer not to take 7 damage here, but there you go. Okay, so we got 7 strength up. Couple of clashes. do a lot of work for us right here. We just want to be strong enough to take out the elite, and as of right now, I feel relatively confident that that would take place. 19 and 22 damage. So of course, and you're gonna say do spot weakness instead, and you would probably be right. But we did get the HP gain out of it, and that's really, we don't need to hit that all the time. If we could stay above like 40 HP for this boss fight, I'm not gonna say I'd be over the moon, but I'd be relatively pleased. Should have drawn to see if we got cleave, or sorry, feed. That's okay. Twin Strike, we definitely want to add. It's a perfect card to have when you could get 24 strength up. And you're saying heavy blade because you got the strength, and to be honest with you, you may well be correct. And then on top of that, we're not gonna hit another shop on this floor, so we got lots of time. Our deck's gonna get too thick for Sundial. I think that Happy Flower is probably our best option. I just don't see us getting enough use out of calipers. We're not blocking that often. So, gain strength. Probably start with a pommel. Oh, dude. Hit him with the clash. Hit him with the dash. I love it. It's a lot of damage for turn 1. This is like our ideal enemy. We have no debuffs whatsoever, unfortunately, but we're hitting him where it hurts. We definitely want to defend. And it would be like clash, clash. It's not great. We're still going to take 11 damage. I think we should play a feed. It's not coming back. This would be a good time to actually do what we should have done earlier and take headbutts so we can bring a feed back from the grave and use it in a timely and appropriate fashion. Have to imagine like this, and this is enough. Okay. Limit Break being upgraded is not bad for longer fights. I think I'm happier with the Ancient Potion. Oh, dude, add, so, I mean, also good. Add some more feeds. They're decent attacks in their own right. I don't know, at this point, like, kind of, approach a certain degree of absurdity. I guess drawing 2 cards would be better. And we want to hit question marks are worth more points. Which is fine. Long narrow bridge. Yeah, dude. I will bet 50 gold. I've won the bet. Take the slow and steady wins the race, baby. So we did get a curse. We'd love to find a way to remove it. Healing Flower is pretty good. Old creature with a hunched back. I will get rid of Juzu Bracelet. Triples the chance of receiving rare cards as monster rewards. Well, considering that when... yeah, no, we're fine with this. Considering that when we get a rare card, we have a pretty good chance to get 3. We have 6 feeds in the deck, so it's a little bit of wishful thinking, but... Alright, so these are the guys I do not want to fight, but... so be it, right? Just looking at like 11, 11, 12. Wow, that's just terrible. Okay, so let's get to work on you. I think we want to play him. 17 damage, really? I still think we play him. Alright, our regen potions are made better, that's true. Should have taken 1 ancient potion probably, but... you cannot fill my deck with wounds. It's just like the least scary possible thing you could offer right now. It doesn't mean anything. So we are weak. Like physically. It's kind of a bummer. It did heal us for more than I thought it would. But we're still going to take a decent amount of damage on the back end there. We got 2 feeds left in the deck. Alright. Decay kind of stinks, but we got more than enough energy to play everything. Start working on this guy. Nice. Okay, we're not taking very much damage this turn. In fact, we're taking like literally 1. This would be a great turn to draw a feed on and just keep ourselves relatively high. Oh, well, you know. We can exhaust the curse, which I think we probably should. We don't have enough to play everything. I honestly think... we don't need to have that much damage to kill this guy. Like, we don't need to play Spot Weakness followed by Limit Break. But we can't really play Limit Break and then Heavy Blade Fiendfire. So you might be better off going Heavy Blade. Like Heavy Blade Fiendfire. I'd rather do it on... whatever. We take less damage by doing it this way. We also exhaust the curse, which is nice, but... Okay, still 31 cards left in the deck. A feed, please. No feed. And no chance to get one, so... That wasn't that bad. Bottled Flame. At the start of each combat, this card will be in your hands. I think we totally are fine with adding more Armaments Plus. What card do we always want right off the bat? There's many good candidates. Clash. Actually, you know what? A turn 1 dash is almost always going to be good. Or a pommel that lets you draw 2. Give me a turn 1 dash. It's a little bit more sustainable. I think we're going to try to fight this guy, by the way, which got me a little dicey. Ugh. I think we can afford to. We need strength gain quickly. So I'm okay with it. Not happy, but okay. And right off the bat, there you go. So, have to. Dash does 16 damage. Dash does 19 damage. You're very lucky. So we don't use the feed. These guys are minions anyway, so... We want to kill Old Gremlin next. There's 3 Jaxes in this deck. You know, 1's fine for now. I won't be peer pressured into it, because we definitely have to rest for the first time before this boss. Oh, this is a weird one. Certainly, I mean, you limit, and then limit, and then you're doing 86 damage. What? Okay, I choose to take 9, which is actually 4 damage, to put you very close to death. You're probably gonna die next turn, even with the shield. There's many things we can draw that 24 strength will work well with us for, so just almost any attack. I mean, we got you, but let's go to 48 strength. So we can kill you with a pommel strike. Ooh, enemies with vulnerable take 75%. I think we're starting to hit numbers where that might matter. Sword Boomerang. I will still rest. Even though it's too much. Sword Boomerang, with the amount of strength up we have, could be disgusting. Now this guy, he has a strong attack. He could get us pretty good. Reflex. Limit Break. Limit Break. I don't know if this actually works because we're gonna like lose a lot on the tail end. No, we're still 10 strength up. Okay. I mean, that's amazing to be 10 strength up. We have to play Jax to play Clash, so it pains me a little bit, but I will do so. These are doing 29 damage each. Holy moly. It's his Hyper Beam, dude. That's what's... The major worry is his Hyper Beam. So I didn't want to lose that plated armor, for certain. Similarly, I don't know. 24? 25? Alright, I'll take the Jax, because it does allow me to get to lethal on this guy. So I'll just level with you. I think a Fiend Fire is extremely good here. We could get a Noxious out first, but are we going to get 24 damage out of poison? I would say unlikely. So one way to do this would be to kill him before he does his Hyper Beam. And throw an Armaments in there. I'm gonna throw in a Noxious. I'm gonna play it a little slow, but we're gonna take no damage as a result, and he's still gonna take a pretty nasty turn. I think we're gonna make it through. Like, I'm looking like 20 damage. Oh my god, we're gonna get feed as well. Lovely. Okay, HP's looking alright. I think we actually totally like Offering. But Exhume is basically a target to feed. But Offering is so good. I mean, Transforming 7. Transforming... I thought it was upgraded as well, but... Oh, this is going to make our deck super weird. I don't think we can do it. I hate it all. I guess we'll go White Beast Statue, but yeah, I'll admit... I was kind of interested in Astrolabe there, or Pandora's Box. I was just worried about what 8 upgraded cards, which would actually be 24 upgraded cards, would do to our deck. So we're still looking for elites. We're score chasing to some extent, but... I only see a 2 elite path. And there's only 1 shop, so... Certainly, I think we have to go combat path. We want to hit all 3 shops. Or sorry, we want to hit the shop so we can actually do something with our gold. Is what I mean to say. Okay. Start with an army. A dash. Doesn't really matter who we attack. Cleave is pretty good. And then throw a Noxious, or sorry, a Sword Boomerang in there. Literally the exact opposite commentary. Okay, so we're not starting with high strength, but it's okay. I'd like to add some more defensive mindedness to this deck. It's kind of a weird one. I mean, we're going to take a hit on this turn. I would just say, play Armaments first, you fool. I would say just prepare yourself for that. I don't know why I looked at this, and in my head I was like, dude, when you poison him, he's done. Highly not the case. Next turn, very easy, but this turn is going to be 6 damage. Another 9, 15. Oh my god, we're going to take like 20-something damage. But dude, the time is right for us to get some feeds out there. Oh. Looking right off the bat. I think you actually start with an Offering into another Offering. That's hilarious. Well, certainly. You're not literally dead. Okay, so we need to remember that that's how that works. 38 damage. Well, let's do it this way. Oh my lord. Dude, we should get 2... I was gonna say, we should get 2 feed ups. Thanks to that. Throw in a Clothesline here. We also want to... Paper Frog can be super good. We want to look at potentially making enemies vulnerable. So you are annoying, but... not that annoying. 50. 14. 29. 30. Ugh. It'd be like 46 damage to you. That's enough to be excited. So I think we do 14, 17 for the Elegant Lethal. I can't play Clash anyway, that's right. I don't really mind him adding wounds to the deck. And we're, like, turn 1 is not bad. This is totally fine. We do want to try to get feeds going, because any elite that we fight could kill us, but I think that we need to fight elites to have a good chance to win, sadly. Similarly, we can just go for you, and we will take a little damage. There's not much we can do about it. 7. That's 19 damage plus... Okay, so we do need to take Jax to get lethal. I'll accept it. 16 plus 23. Rather not hit you. So we want like 3 limit breaks and then just to crush them. I think we gotta try. $24.20. It's so tempting. Like, I can get you. No, maybe I can't now that I think about it. Go ahead. Hit me for 0. Hit me for 0. I'm content. I really can't... I don't feel good about taking HP. First off, we can heal using feed. Secondly... You gain block first. Do it. You can hit him once more. 15, 16. Oh, we got him in perfect numbers. Pop this up first just in case. Got some heal out of it. Heal after the fight. Didn't take any damage. Beautiful. I feel like Body Slam is pretty okay. I'm going to try Body Slam Plus for 0. Now, these guys were a little bit of a problem right out of the gate. I don't know. We might be okay with this. Just remember, feed doesn't work properly on them. So that's my 2 cents. I'm going to dash you. I think I'm just going to clothesline you. Or I'm going to clothesline somebody. I should have spread the love, but... We're going to block for 18, so we're taking no damage. Okay. We can use potions more freely, we gotta remember. I'm pretty happy with the way that we've done so far today, but I think I missed a line, because the fact that the scores were so high makes me feel like I've made some kind of, like, colossal mistake. 2020. Oh, that's excellent. 2027. Sadly, we're still gonna take 1 damage right here. You're gonna lose your block, so I think we hit him. So you think you only really want to feed on the last unit. I mean, you want to play it for an attack when the situation seems right. Kinda hate this. You're attacking, thank God. So use this. We're fighting an elite after this, right? Oh no, we're going to the shop. I don't think you've used Jax yet. I'm just scared, okay? Dusty, you're still alive. Basha, 22. 26, let's actually go. Okay. So the shop with 500 gold, it's a good situation. Oh, we do, I think, I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm losing my mind because I like so much of this. We can still hit 2 if we take this path. I think we want to take Girya and just start with a little extra strength. This could make our first doubling with, and honestly, give me this regen. And then throw in a little shrug it off. I think I'm completely okay with that. I don't know about that last flex. I don't know if we have enough draw to justify it, but like, yeah, I think I'm happy with this, honestly, because we can rest and lift when we rest, which will give us way more. Maybe our first doubling will be worth as much as our second doubling typically is worth. You understand what I mean when I say that? We might want to pop a strength potion here. I hate the block right off the bat, I'll tell you that. But 14. Well, let's start. Do we want to use cleave? Maybe not. We know we want to dash. Like, that's for certain. Maybe we want to hit it on this guy instead. So we take the strength potion. This deals 16. This will deal 13. 16. 13, please. We still want to take a potion here. We might want to take this one, honestly. 8 damage twice. I hate you. I can still make a feed work, but we should do it this way. Oh, dude, no, no, that doesn't work like that, you fool. Yeah, we bunged it up something fierce right off the bat. I could cleave, I take 6 damage, I feed. I'll get almost all of it back. But then we can't play a dash, and we're weak as heck. Okay, accept that you messed up. Put up enough block to not take any damage, and just drop a feed out here against this guy. You screwed it up. That's fine. It might have been inelegant to begin with, but you messed it up. That's okay. We're gonna hold it together here, slowly whittle him down. No second chance here, unfortunately. Man, this is really bad. 14 damage to all enemies won't even kill you, so I gotta let you hit me for 4. And I'm not gonna take Jax on top of that because it scares me. Please. Seems better. There we go. And we're already taking no damage. But a Twin Strike's not really a great card to use on these guys. So I think we probably should have played Stroganoff first. We definitely maybe should have played Stroganoff. I don't know. The thing is, if we can put up enough block, Noxious wins us the game. And whenever we have block, we just find an opportunity to attack. So there is something to say about that. We don't need to attack this turn, but I'm gonna go a little deeper here to try to make something work. Six, 16. It's only 42 damage. So that does. Give me a Jax. I'm ready. I actually think we might start with a weird pommel. Did not work. 33. We took damage. I would argue it might be worth it because of the feed enabling, but I think we're going to have to rest instead of gain strength, which means we probably should have gone with a different relic. But, you know, life kind of goes on. Just going to level with you. Don't really want to hit you and take a bunch of damage, so you'll have to forgive me, but I'm going to kind of play my cards with the extra poison you got right now and wait for, like, the most incredible limit break strike turn I've ever had in my life. Or limit break, what am I? Dude, play flex first, you fool. Like, limit, we could kill you on this turn, easily, but we would take so much damage in the process. I would be very upset with the way that went down. We're really just waiting for a heavy blade to be drawn on the same turn as, like, a dash. Okay, I mean, I gotta let you know, it's very annoying to me that you keep doing this, but the ball is really in my court in the good way. Because I can just keep... Oh, wait. 44 damage. But we need to block, or would like to block for 15 first. Are we accepting taking 7 damage here? Yes. Don't think it's good enough. It's a tough choice. Because we could pop a regen potion, and it's worth a lot. Should be worth 5 healing per turn. I'm gonna risk it. You're not gonna love it, but I'm gonna risk it. Give me that strength. Okay. Please, God, draw anything that gives you strength right off the bat. Good time to take this potion. Okay, we did not get what we're looking for, but that doesn't mean we're screwed yet. I know Armaments looks good, but it takes energy, so I'm going to start with Shrug It Off. Okay, kind of sucked. And follow it up with an Armaments. Get your... Alright, well, what are we going to play? Dash is unnecessary. Play this, of course. Can we get a... We can get a clash out there. I think we should. We don't need the defense from dash. So, get like a sick clash. And then it's 31 damage or 20. So, I'll hit you for 46, which is because of the extra. Oh, and I got a little more on top of that. Okay. Honestly, for not even coming close to what we wanted out of this turn, this was pretty okay. So, we want to hit this guy hard. Again, we want to double our strength as much as possible. So we will lose HP to gain strength. It's kind of a critical part of the plan. And we sort of... We might as well play this first. We sort of gotta hit you for all we got right off the bat, so... No weak. That was a really good time to take the Ancient Potion, but life goes on. We want to flex. Probably want to pommel. This is starting to get okay. So we want to limit break. 12 strength and we'll lose 2 of it. It's not a ton of damage. Bad time to take the Ancient Potion because we would have blocked... Oh no, it would have been good because we would have lost the strength reduction, but anyway. An Ancient Potion for 2 strength might not be that big of a deal right now. Start with the army. Flex. Limit break. You might as well throw in another armaments. Hit him for 72? That's not bad, dude. So now we just wait for 1 heavy blade to show up, and I'm hoping that could do the trick. So that's horrendous. We don't need to get to 30. It's not gonna kill you. So we have to accept, unfortunately. Even with the added, like, weakness, it wouldn't have killed you. To be honest with you, we're only taking 25. It's not that bad, but we gotta kill him now. He's gotta go right now. And he will. He will. We even got feed out of it, which is disgusting. Ah, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. That's not gonna be a problem. I think we're fine with 6 Shrug It Off. So we're about to get another curse right now. This is what we get. I'm gonna leave. I don't like you guys. We're about to get another curse. Omamori is just a horrible relic for us right now. Yeah, let's gain a bunch of gold and get a curse that does nothing for us. It seems like a really great idea right now. Well, you know what? You forced my hand. I would love to lift here. I think we gotta keep our max HP high. Plus, it's the magic number. You know, we got no choice. Let's fight this last elite. We know we don't like this guy. Everything almost is already upgraded. Be weak forever. Oh! This gives us a turn to actually do something. And we just want to hit him as hard as possible. We don't really care about upgrading feed and defend. So, like, do that. It would be amazing to get extra energy. Or, sorry, extra strength, I should say. But I can't promise that that'll happen. He does 30 damage when he's... Excuse me? 15, 12, okay. You're telling me my dude does 30 damage when he's weak. We really need to start getting, like, some kind of limit breaky sort of business going on here. Dude, it counts your plated armor? I had no idea. Yo, life is pain. This is not going well. He's no longer weak. We know we want to start with this, no matter what. We'll shrug. We can play both cards. I don't want to say it like it's a big thing, but we're only taking 24 damage. Still hanging in there. Now 14 strength up. Oh, he's kind of... He's doing some shenanigans now. Now I gotta run the numbers. I'm like, okay, if I give you that, 24 damage times 3 cards, it will not kill you. Honestly, because he's not making us intangible, or he's not doing intangible, I think you hit him hard, and you hit him hard, and you take 5 damage, and he's almost certainly dead next turn, and we leave feeling like that was relatively positive for us, assuming we get an attack this turn. I did think about trying to draw... He's intangible. We're trying to draw blocks of any... Oh, you are the worst. Well, okay. Hit me for 12, dude. Might as well. I didn't even notice. I was like... Well, this is gonna... That was a bit of an enormous whiff. Hey, we still healed. Okay, Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP's full, gain energy at the start of the turn. Wow. No, although we do have a ton of pommels and a ton of regulars. I guess when we draw it, we'd be super happy. Okay, sure. Talked myself into it. We got a Twin Strike in there as well. Yeah. Yeah. We need this. I think we need the strength potions, dude. I think that's our way forward. So we definitely rest. We So if we don't take damage on turn 1, we will get to max HP and maybe get that extra energy bonus, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Anyway, certainly. Okay, Madness. Let's go. You're not actually going to be made weak, but that's okay. I don't want to take 20 damage, but I really... It's so much better to take a little less damage. Rest assured, it burns me up too. But it's so much better to take 2 damage, especially because these guys, they get strong and they start hitting real hard. He's still hitting real hard. And we're still doing our darndest to block. You're very lucky. Not a great start. This turn we're going to take 14. Still enough to heal the max, but the dream is kind of dying. And they're getting real strong. And I have not gotten a limit break yet. Please, Lord. You know, I think we have to throw one of these out there. If we're going to throw one, we might as well throw 2. What's the philosophy? It's very simple. Get those debuffs purged as soon as possible so clotheslines can actually work. Oh, that's real horrendous. So we're on a potentially lethal turn. We have block. It's so little, but we have block. So I don't think we can do jacks. This will be at 31 HP. We're surviving by 3 HP right now. We're gonna have 7. We have no... Okay, we're gonna die for certain. I just want you to know I was trying for real. So you have to be... For any chance for us to live, you absolutely have to be clotheslined. And then we've got to get the greatest pommel of all time. Probably don't need me to tell you that's not going to do it. And we're going to have yet another ill-fated daily. Oh. You know, I think this is a sign, though, that they've gotten the balance right now. We get there. 829 on a loss? That's like better than many of my wins. Let's go. I mean, I'm not expecting to be close to the top here, but dude, that's not that bad. And we're gonna, again, continue to just somewhere down the line here. Like, still though, I gotta level with you. I'm not that displeased. Look at 829. 237th. I don't know how many people have done it today, but we're right next to all these names I can't read. Except for Daddy Garlic Fingers. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. That guy's name is Lil Hard Dad. There's gonna be a win coming at some point, but for now, I'll see you next time.